Hi, how are we?
So today is the 26th of April. My final medical school exams are today and tomorrow. And if you cannot tell, I am tired. Because I don't sleep well around exam time. But I am so incredibly excited. Today's exam, it's worth 30% of my final module grade, which is overall worth 20% of my degree. And it's an interview kind of vibe with two consultants. And they ask you like an emergency scenario. They talk through a couple of cases that you've put in your logbook, and then an ethical dilemma. So like, your coworker turns up to work drunk. What are you gonna do? It's like 7 o'clock. I've been kind of awake on and off since like 2, which is great. My exam is at quarter. Well, I have to be there at 1:45, so I'm gonna leave at like 11, even though it's a 40-minute drive away. But I'm a bit paranoid about not getting parking and stuff because it's in a hospital that I'm not normally in. It's like on the other side of the city, and like it's in Dublin city centre, whereas the hospital I'm normally in isn't in the centre of the city. And getting parking's a fucking nightmare. That's kind of the current sitch. And then tomorrow morning at 7:45, I have to be in my normal hospital for my long case, which is worth 60% of my overall module, of my 20% module. We have 40 minutes with the patient, and then like we present the history back to the two consultants, and then like they might ask us questions about like management or whatever. For this morning, we're gonna straighten my hair because it's a bit wild. I need to take off. I have like an old nail polish on my nails. My nails look gross, but I need to take that off. I want to like just write down the main things for each like section of the exam today. I need to pick out an outfit because tomorrow we have to wear our scrubs because we're like we've patient contact, whereas today we've no patient contact. So today they just want us to like wear professional clothes, which I haven't worn since like the pandemic started. Yeah, like over a year. Because back then we used to wear professional clothes on placement, whereas now we just wear scrubs all the time, at all times.
And I've forgotten how to put on a pair of work trousers.
Can I like stop yawning and like producing mucus out of my eyeballs and nose?
What's this? What is it?
Okay, so I have a face on. I have my hair straightened and in a ponytail. I have a scout nose chilling here. Hello. Oh, an ear now. Oh, that's kind of in my. Oh, that's kind of in my way. That's just her head. Okay. I had my breakfast. I then took Scout out for a walk. So it's now like 10:15. No, 10:20. I honestly think I'm going to leave fairly soon just because I'm so anxious. I would rather sit and be anxious there knowing that I'm on time and that I'm not going to be late rather than just sit and wait here. What I'm going to do now, while I do that, I'm going to listen to music on the way in, and then when I get there and when I find somewhere to park my car, I'm just going to talk through some scenarios and I just kind of chat through stuff. It's really annoying having an exam at 1:45 because that's lunchtime. But I think I'm going to meet my friend for coffee afterwards who's working in the Mater at the moment, and so I think I'll just get something then. Okay. Hello. Sorry that the video quality is so shit, but I'm having to film this on my shitty iPad because I think the sound quality is more important and I cannot connect my mic to my phone right now. It's just a bit annoying. But anyway, you can hear me, you can kind of see me. That's what we're going with. It is 4 a.m. The day. It's 4 a.m. before my long case. I have to be in the hospital at 7:45. I've been awake, I think, for like an hour and a half, 2 hours already. I never sleep well the night before, like the day before an exam, but like this is probably an all-time record. I just don't. Like, I don't know, I just never do. But I used to have this problem now. Also, it's because I was also used to cram a lot, so I'd be up anyway. But it's way worse for clinical exams, I find. I look like shit. I know. Like, no one needs to tell me. Thanks so much, though. I am unsure as of yet what time my exam will be at. As in, like, what order like, you know, like, yes, I have to be there at 7:45, but am I actually gonna be at like 10:30? I don't know. I'd love to sleep some more. So just there, I've been watching some neuro exam videos because my neuro exam, like, I'm not really good at it. I'm about to watch a thyroid exam as well because I've kind of forgotten all that, and I watched some like MSK exams too. So essentially, I just want to talk about yesterday because I like videoed before, and like I vlogged while I was waiting as well, but like it honestly just went so quickly. And I actually was in the hospital. Some of my friends work in for that exam, so I actually met up with some of my friends, and then I was kind of disappointed, I won't lie, as in, like, not that I was like, not that I think it went horrifically badly, but like the questions that I got asked are all stuff that I'd actually prepared, and like none of it was as good as like when I prepared it, if that makes sense. So it didn't feel like it went as well as like my practice, like my practice is hard. That was that. And then I got asked about like GI obstruction. Like, I actually know GI obstruction so well, and I just word vommed and just wasn't great. I got asked about like one of my cases. Actually, I kind of enjoyed talking about that. And then I talked about like a scenario where a person is not fit for further ICU care, and or to like be readmitted back to the ICU. Good. But like everyone kind of felt like they were just like, it just happened so fast. I don't know. So yeah, it's done though. It's 30%. So 40% of the module is done, and then the other 60% is today. All I have is 20 more minutes with 2 consultants. So, like, as in, like, so I have to go take my history for 40 minutes. I want to sit down now and formulate my kind of plan. We're allowed to have our watches with us, so we can like set timers and stuff. So like essentially, like, I want to spend more, like, so we've 40 minutes. Or like spend 20 minutes or like 15 to 20 minutes doing my history, 10 minutes on my exam, and then 10 minutes to write it up and like to just double check things with the patient. So but I want to fully think that through. And then we have 20 minutes and like to present the history. We have like, we can present the history, and that'll take as long as we wanted to. And then the consultants will ask questions, and then that's it. So I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm so close. Like, I won't lie, the last week has been so hard to like motivate myself to like learn anything specifically, because like anything could come up today. Like, I could get a question on anything, my patient could have anything. Essentially, like, the reason I was like panicking about neuro or a thyroid is because like I actually just haven't I've never had I've done neuro exams and thyroid exams on patients, but I just haven't looked over them as much recently. And like in my hospital experience over the last year, I haven't done as much of either of those things really. So we're just gonna have to see what happens really. Like, no matter what comes up, I just have to take a good history and do a basic physical exam, and then see what happens. So like, I just, in my brain, I just have to have my plan of attack of like what I'm just gonna do when I go in, and like I know how to fucking present history. So that's it. I'm kind of getting hungry. I think I might eat lunch. No. Oh no. I think I might eat breakfast, and then like maybe try go back to sleep for a bit. What am I saying? Yeah, I think I might eat, watch some thyroid stuff, try go back to sleep, and then we'll see. I definitely won't go back to sleep. Like, I am tired. I just want this to be over. I'm definitely gonna nap when I get home, like 100%. I think like my plan is whenever I'm finished. Like, honestly, I would love if they just let us volunteer to go, because I would be like, get me the fuck out of here. It's like 100%. But they won't. They'll have it all organised, and I think I'm about halfway down the list. Oh my god, I'm starving. Okay, right, I'm gonna eat something.
Hello. So it's Wednesday. So it is the Wednesday, the 28th of April, and I'm finished medical school. Like, I'm finished my degree. Technically, hopefully, hopefully. So I videoed yesterday morning. I didn't video like when I was in like waiting for my exam to start. I didn't video after the exam because I was so overwhelmed, and I also just like forgot. But I think it went okay. My patient was an absolutely wonderful human being who had been through so much, and I was so grateful to them for helping us out and being a patient on our exam. And the examiners were okay. I was a bit tripped up by some questions, like they asked me some really weird things completely unrelated to the case, but it is what it is. It's done, which is incredible. And so last night I had a celebratory dinner with my family and a few drinks and stuff, which was just really nice. And today my friends version, like my friends had that exam today earlier, so I'm gonna meet up with them for pizza, and I'm gonna bring Scooty. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Which is gonna be really nice as well. And the two of them found it really really good. They think that they felt like it went well, which is amazing. So technically, I'm done. Like obviously, I'm not like technically a doctor yet. I have to wait for my actual to be conferred. I need to wait for my actual degree and my medical council number to kind of call myself like a doctor. But I'm finished medicine for now. Essentially I'm saying for now because we don't find out if we failed the exam yesterday. So some people had it yesterday, so I had it yesterday. I was the first batch to be done, which I was so grateful for. Then the other, there was another group today and there's another group tomorrow, so they don't send out the emails to say you have failed until everyone's gone tomorrow. And for those people who have failed, they have to repeat on Friday. They do another long case on Friday. So basically, I think the examiners, if they're going to fail you, kind of would give you a heads up on the day. But I'm not fully out of the woods, and I'm not fully letting myself believe that I'm absolutely finished and never have to do another exam with my medical school again until Thursday comes and goes and I don't get an email to tell me that I failed. That's my current situation. I've been doing absolutely nothing. As you can see, my room's a tip. It's absolutely disgusting in here. So I do need to do a bit of a clean, and then I need to figure out what I'm going to do with my life for the next few weeks, which is kind of exciting. It's going to be a lot of relaxing though. I'm hoping to make a few more YouTube videos as well, actually. I wanted to make some specifically about the HPAT, or I don't know. If anyone has any suggestions for things they want me to film about studying med in Ireland, let me know in the comments. Or I think there's YouTube messages. I think that's a thing, if you prefer not to comment it. So that's where I'm at now. I really don't think I did fail yesterday, but there's always that I don't want to celebrate in case I jinx it, but I keep realizing I'm really, really likely done, which is just insane and incredibly exciting. I kind of can't believe it. I'm really excited. So